On this video, I'm going to slowly read Psalm 19 in Hebrew. I'm going to read a phrase and then give the English translation, and at the end, a New Testament application. The psalm deals with two witnesses to God and His glory. First of all, the witness of creation in verses 1 to 7. And secondly, the witness of the special revelation, the scriptures, in verses 8 and following. So we begin to read. Lamnatseach Mizmor le David. I'm going to read it very slowly. For the leader. A psalm of David, belonging to David. Verse 2. Hashemayim misaprim kavod el. The heavens declare the glory of God. Uma'aseh yadav magid harakia. And the expanse declares the work of his hands. Yom layom yabia omer, that is, day to day, literally pours forth speech. V'layla lelayla Yahweh da'at, and night to night declares knowledge. Verse 4. Ein omer v'ein devarim. There is no speech, and there are no words. Beli nishma kolam. Their voice is not heard. Verse 5. Bechol ha'aretz yatsa kavam. Their line has gone forth unto all the earth. Uvikse tevel milehem. And their words to the end of the world. La shemesh sam ohel bahim. He has set a tent for the sun. Verse 6. V'hu kechatan yotze mechupato. He comes forth as a bridegroom from his chamber. Yasis kegibur larutz orach. He rejoices as a strong man to run a race. Verse 7. Miksei hashemayim motsa'o. His going forth is from the end of the heaven. U tekufato al ketzotam. And his circuit unto the ends of it. Ve'ein nistar mechamato. And there is nothing hid from its heat. Verse 8. He now moves to talk about the law, the Torah. Torat Adonai temimah meshivat nafesh. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. Edut Adonai ne'amana machimat peti. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Verse 9. Pikudei Adonai yesharim mesamche lev. The precepts of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. Mitzvat Adonai bara me'irat einayim. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. Verse 10. Yirat Adonai tehora omeret la'ad. The fear of the Lord, or the reverence of the Lord, is clean, enduring forever. Mishpatei Adonai emet, tzaddiku yachdav. The ordinances of the Lord are true. They are altogether righteous. Verse 11. Hanechamadim meza'av umepaz rav. They are more to be desired than gold, even fine gold. Umetukim midvash v'nofet sufim. Sweeter than honey and the flowing of the honeycomb. Verse 13. Gam avdecha nizhar bahem. Indeed, by them is your servant warned. B'shomram akev rab. In keeping them there is great reward. Verse 13. Shegiot mi yavin. Who can discern errors? Ministarot nakeni. Clear me from hidden faults. Verse 14. Gam mizedim chasak avdecha. That is, keep back your servant from presumptuous sins. Al yim sheluvi. Do not let them rule over me. Az etam v'niketi mepesha rav. Then I shall be clear from the great transgression. Verse 15. Yeyu l'ratzon imrei fi v'hagyon. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation v'hagyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'go'ali. The meditation of my heart before you, O Lord, let it be acceptable before you, my rock and my redeemer. What a beautiful psalm that shows God's wonderful work in creation. How that the heavens declare the glory of God. Day by day we see his greatness. We see his power. And the book of Romans talks about how the heavens testify to his greatness. The things that are made testify concerning the Creator, even his eternal power and divinity. And then the power of the Word of God. And we think of the New Testament, where the Word of God is God-breathed and powerful to instruct us and lead us and rebuke us and restore us and lead us into what is right, lead us into righteousness. And so as we look at a passage like 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17, we see a beautiful fulfillment here. And he finishes by speaking of the Lord as my rock and my redeemer. And of course, when we look at the New Testament, the great redeemer for the Christian believer is Jesus Christ, who accomplished that mighty redemption on the cross of Calvary, conquering death and sin, and then conquering the grave, and is now seated at the right hand of the Father. He is our great Redeemer.